Hi everyone, welcome back to Kamili's Church YouTube channel. You may well have missed our Sunday offering and wondered where it was. Well, we're actually moving to new arrangements in terms of how we do things at Kamili's Church and how we use the channel. And so from now on, we will be live streaming from the church on Sunday mornings. If you'd like to join us in that, you can sign up to receive a Zoom link by joining our mailing list. Please make contact with us through the contact details on our website or through Facebook if you'd like to be added to the list, and you'll receive the Zoom link week by week. Don't be afraid of Zoom. You won't be seen, you won't be heard when you sign in. You'll just enjoy it as a viewing experience, and that will all be dealt with at source on our end. So, what we're going to do for at least for the next few weeks is to offer a thought for the week in the middle of the week. And John Tallick has kindly agreed to present our first video. So I'm going to hand over to John now, and once again just to welcome you back to the channel, but also to invite you to join in our live streaming by signing up for the Zoom link on our mailing list. So if you'd like to do that, please get in touch. But otherwise, over to you, John.
It may not be particularly cool to be open about our weakness. We may feel pressurized, in fact, from different directions to conceal our weakness. However, the Bible encourages us to be honest. It does so because whatever form our weakness takes, there is a way forward. That way is opened up for us in these words from Romans 8:26. The Spirit helps us in our weakness. I'm thinking of the niece of a long-standing friend. This niece, called Fiona, is 32, is the mother of 3 young children in Kirkintilloch, near Glasgow. At the beginning of this year, Fiona was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. How do believers who are thrust into situations of extreme weakness cope? Fiona talks about this in an article she wrote for the March issue of the magazine Premier Christianity. At the time when Fiona got this devastating diagnosis, she did not feel particularly strong in her faith. Fiona's testimony is, however, that she has been surprised by how God has been there for her at different points in this difficult journey. She will never forget, for example, how much it meant to her to hear Gloria Gaynor sing "I Will Survive" on the radio when she was undergoing an MRI scan. 2 aspects of how the Spirit has helped Fiona through this time of weakness have struck me. Firstly, Fiona learned that she had to renounce any attempt to control what was happening. She had to hand every aspect of her situation over into God's hands. Quote, "Being nervous and fearful is exhausting," she says. "I've tried it. Trying to control your situation only leads to feeling overwhelmed and defeated. Instead of fighting to retain control," Fiona says, "I placed all my faith and hope in Father, Son, and Holy Spirit." Surely it was the Holy Spirit who helped Fiona to come to this safe place. Secondly, Fiona does not spell this out, but I feel that this is implied in some of the things she says. She has learned that it is not so much her faith which has been crucial in this crisis, but the faithfulness of God. The Holy Spirit taught Hudson Taylor this lesson in 1870 when the China Inland Mission, then in its infancy, came under intense pressure. The verse which helped Taylor to learn his lesson was Mark 11, verse 32. Have faith in God. As Taylor read this verse in Greek, it occurred to him that the words could be rendered, hold to the faithfulness of God. Taylor saw clearly that this involved a significant change of focus. May the Spirit help us, as he helped Taylor, to focus less on our faith and more on the faithfulness of the one in whom we put our trust. This is my thought for you for this week. I do not know the details about the particular weakness or pain or anxiety with which you have to deal, but I pray that the Spirit who is helping Fiona in Kirkintilloch will help you too, wherever you are. The Holy Spirit does not operate 100 miles above our difficulties. He brings his infinite resources to bear on our situation in the street where we live. May you be pleasantly surprised by the help he gives you, as Fiona has been. You may even be able to say, as she has, quote, I've cried more times over the kindness and generosity of my amazing God than I've cried for myself out of my grief.